Good evening, good evening. Live from London. London town. It's a Tuesday evening. Ambient Tuesday, as I like to call it. Gonna be getting into a bit of Ayota. Cool, let's just check the chat's working. See if I can chat from here, see if it's working. There you go, it's coming up. Amazing. Nice one. Let me just, let's just do a little tweet. There we go, let's just copy that. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to be working on a track. I'm really trying to get the next Ayota album finished. I did a lot of work last year, kind of lockdown, and had a bit of time. Finished off quite a few tracks, but I've still got, let me have a look actually. So this is my folder, Ayota LP. And this is me trying to sort of organise myself. These are all the tracks. The ones that are kind of green are ones that I've finished or pretty much ready to go. And then the ones that aren't marked are kind of prospective ones that I'm going to work on. And so, yeah, I'm going to pick this one called Twilight. And this actually came from a version that I did year or so ago, a few years ago actually, when I was demonstrating the Arturia DX7, and I did a version of Maisie's Twilight. So let's have a little listen to that, and I'll just bring up some of the sounds. Let's just close everything now. There we go. All the synths are in here. So let's have a listen to some of these sounds. So I've got, so it's basically all, I mean, I've actually got a DX7. It's one of my first synths. But then Arturia brought out this. Terrible latency. I've even got reduced latency when monitoring. Probably I've got a bunch of, okay, I've got a bunch of UAD stuff here. If I take that off, and then go back there. Pretty bad. Anyway, let's listen to that. bring in some of the sounds. DX solid bass, although I don't think I actually ended up using that. I think I replaced it with the ARP Odyssey, which is here. So that's audio. I've actually got a Korg ARP Odyssey. Then we've got this beautiful pad here. There we go. That's just strings, just like one of the ROM sounds. Beautiful. So there's that. We've got another one. Oh, so that's the pad, and then we've got a string sound. Don't know why I'm muting everything here. Let's listen to what this sounds like. Bell sound. All DX7. I think I'm going to use this track. This is going to come out on my album, Ski album, sometime this year, hopefully, along with all the other tracks I'm working on. Just few other things as well. There's like a Linn drum here. Let's just have a look at that. So I'm pretty sure. I know, maybe yeah. That's actually a kind of stock Ableton Linn kit. Nice. Let's just have a listen to what it sounds like. Sounds great. Crazy kind of delay going on there. So anyway, some really nice sounds, and this sometimes happens with projects where I kind of have like this, especially with a deconstruction like this, I've sort of built up this amazing kind of sound set, basically. I mean, let's just go through some of these. So when it gets to the synth section, I've just got all this amazing like DX7 stuff. There's the bass, which isn't actually there, but then there's not that either. Then there's the pad that I was playing earlier. Let's just play that. So I think I'm just kind of thinking, hey Todd, welcome along. Great to have you here. Always here. It's fantastic. So I've just saying, got this kind of sound set. I've got these nice strings here. Ooh, quite loud. Microphone on like that. Now that's obviously horrible now. Then I have to go back here and I have to go here, and now you can hear me, right? Ah, man. Thanks. You know what it might be? It might be when I'm like loading up a project, maybe. Not sure. There we go. We're on. Now I've just got this nice kind of spinning ball. I'm kind of hoping it's going to load up. There we go. Yes. All right, so this is quite pared down, I think, but some of the sounds that I've got, hopefully the latency is not going to be so bad. In fact, let's just make sure that the reduced latency when monitoring is off. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's just have a listen to some of the parts that I've got in here. So this is the first one. So this is that pad, DX7 pad. I think that's where this started. And then the other sound that I had where it started was this, which is the kind of classic harp sound, DX7 harp sound. So if we just play that, I'm just going to mute a few things actually. Let's just mute this, and yeah, let's just go from the start. So I'm just kind of reminding myself of some of the effects that I had on here. I've got a filter freak, which is obviously automated. Got a TR66. Another DX7 sound there. So coming up now is where I bring in some drums. Random crash. That bass is the Poly 6. So I've kind of got this nice ambient bit that starts, and then I'm bringing the drums. And I remember when I was working on this last year, I was thinking, wasn't really keen on this section, the drums and the bass coming in. But listening to it now, I quite like it. The other kind of element that I put in, which is kind of along the lines of how Ayota started off, which was basically like taking a friend of mine. I got a friend of mine to read. She's Japanese, to read some poetry, and I kind of wrote some music around that. And that was literally just like a one track, and then that developed into a whole album project, which was the first album that came out. So I'm always quite keen to try some sort of poetry or something. So this, I just did a look. I thought, well, I'll just do some searching. It'd be nice to actually get someone to actually do something on this. But let me just see if I can play this. But I just did some searching and then found this online, which was quite nice. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Okay, let's just see, check that's coming out. Okay.
雨にも負けず、風にも負けず、雪にも、夏の暑さにも負け
There we
ず、
go. So I'll put the link in here. So.
丈夫な体を持ち、欲はなく、決して怒らず、いつも静かに笑っている。
So I think this is
一日に玄米4合と、味噌。
beautiful sound. But if I just go to her website, I think she's like a Japanese teacher. So there's a few ways that I can approach this. I could like approach her and just say, can I use your track? Or can I use this poem? And I think it's like, just reading this, it says, so Ame ni mo Makezu is a poem written by Kenji Miyazawa, a poet from Iwate Prefecture in Japan. He lived from 1896 to 1933. This poem was found posthumously in a small black notebook in one of the poet's trunks. So there's every chance that this just might be, the copyright might have kind of expired, and maybe I can actually use these lyrics. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a listen to what it sounds like over the track. And I did a few things to it. So I managed to kind of rip it off YouTube. I think I used Audio Hijack or something. So let's just listen to that now. Maybe it's muted. Okay, why isn't that coming up? It's weird. I know why. Probably because it's melodined.
雨にも負けず、
There we go.
雨にも負けず、風にも負けず、
So that's what it sounds like, just
雪にも
over this music.
暑さにも負けぬ丈夫な体を持ち欲はなく決して怒らずいつも静かに笑っている一日に玄米4合
That sounds quite nice, but I thought it's she's speaking quite quickly, so I put it into Melodyne, and it's probably lost the Melodyne file, which is why it wasn't playing. But I did bounce it down, and just to kind of slow it down, basically. So let's just have a listen to what that sounds like. I've got some effects on it.
雨にも負けず
There we go. Got a gate on it.
雨にも負けず風にも負けず
Got the LA2A compressor.
雪にも
I actually used the true verb on it as
夏の
well.
暑さにも負けぬ丈夫な体を持ち欲はなく決して怒らずいつも静かに笑っている
Let's have a listen to it with the track.
あらゆる一日に玄米感情にゆず
Whoa.
味噌と少しの野菜を食べあらゆることを自分を感情に入れずによく見聞きし分かりそして忘れず野原の松の林の陰の小さなかやぶきの小屋にて東に病気の子供あれば行って看病してやり西に疲れた母
maybe without the reverb it sounds nicer. Yeah.
南に死にそうな人あれば
Yeah, I quite like that closer sound.
怖がらなくてもいいといい北に喧嘩や訴訟があれば
Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. I think whether I get someone to redo that poem or I get someone to write a new poem and do something, but I love that kind of the sound of that. It's really good. I'm going to do a bit of housekeeping. I'm going to I've got a hidden folder here. It's a way of hiding tracks, just to bounce them, just not bounce them, but just drag them over there. And then I can just delete that. Probably I wasn't working in Live 11. I got Live 11 beta here, so probably I wasn't working on that before. So I'll probably at this point I'll save this as a new version. Just, you never know, I might need to go back. I've got about 6 hard drives up there, which is why it takes a long time to actually find them. There we go. Let's put L11, just so I remember. Okay, I don't know if there's any. Oh, there's this. I don't need this. This is all my kind of my hardware template. I don't think I've got anything in there, so yeah, I can get rid of that as well. Don't need that. Can always bring it back if I need to. Just try to sort of minimize this stuff as much as possible. Also, I've got this. Okay, so I've got the DX7 here, which is kind of grouped, but I don't think I've got any automation on that, so this stuff doesn't really need to be grouped, to be honest. I've even got it like panned, so let's just take this out of the group, ungroup. It might all suddenly go really loud, that's the only thing. Let's see.
雪にも空決して怒らずいつも静かに笑
Let's just do a bit of rebalancing.
一日に玄米4合と味噌と少しの野菜を
Let's just mute the vocals for the moment. See, I've got some automation. Let's just bring down there's some channels here that I'm not even using. That must be, what's this? That's nice. I've got to use that. Okay, that's probably why I left that there, because it's there to be used. And there's the wood block as well. I think we can lose that. Nice bottom end on that though. Maybe that can be used. Try the echo. Turn it down a bit. It's quite nice. Maybe let's change the delay. I see, that is so brilliant about the echo, is that if we go, it's basically acting like a space echo when you change the speed. Maybe that's what I should do. Just record a bit of that down. Okay, let's just see what that sounds like first. change the dry wet value. I think what I'll do with this is actually kind of maybe just like play down some bits and then kind of add in the automation afterwards for the speed. So yeah, let's just record some of this down. It's nice. Octave. Okay, that's quite nice. Most of that is keepable, I think. Keepable. Let's just go back on the effects. I think we need a bit more reverb. And also, let's just look at the filter. I'm going to filter off some of that bottom end and maybe take up the feedback. Let's just Such a good effect. Not sure how to pronounce. Is it Recto? Ructo? RCTO? Yeah, synthwave. Yeah, I never really thought of this as synthwave. But yeah, I suppose it's especially with that DX kind of sound. Let's just turn this up a little bit. In fact, some of these are a bit loud. I'm going to turn them. I think because I ungrouped them, I think they've all got a little bit loud. Let's just turn it down. There we go. Okay, let's record some of this automation in. I might not do it all the way through, but let's just... okay. There we go. Don't want to do it all the way through. Ah, that's good. Maybe that's really working. Not all of it's working. That's good. That's quite a nice way to end it. Okay, so yeah, probably I'll need to go back at some point and just take some of those bits out. But yeah, I think that was quite nice. I'm just wondering now you've said synthwave. I'm just wondering if maybe I could add some other kind of synth bit to this. Maybe some, I don't know, maybe some other kind of ARP Odyssey Remember on the original track I did use some Arp Odyssey, so hey, let's give it a go. Thanks for the inspiration. Let's see what we've got here. So I've got the Korg Arp Odyssey here, even though I mentioned I've actually got a real one, but it's just not set up at the moment. I've got my deck set up instead. And I haven't had a lot of luck, to be honest with this. I haven't really found that many sounds that have really worked, but maybe this is the time. It's already quite nice. Very I'm wondering if let's just see if there's some kind of bass. That totally is the thing though. When I've got the hardware in front of me, I just kind of start tweaking knobs. Whereas I'm just kind of going through presets. That's really the wrong approach, isn't it? But that's the difference between. Oh, that sounds like the kind of thing. Not sure if that's going to work, but hey, this is meant to be an ambient track, but maybe this is where it's the end bit, maybe. Nah, it's a bit too... For a start, it's a bass sound. Let's just go back to this first sound. I quite like that. Try the portamento. That's nice. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just record some of that down. Quite like that. Wrong sound as ever. Okay, bit intense, but let's leave that there for the moment. Right, I'm now going to. Last Tuesday, I worked with the Labs soft piano, and I'm going to bring up some Labs because the one thing I'm not that happy about is just this going all the way through. I like that; it's really nice, but it'd be nice if I can maybe replace that with a piano, or kind of have that, so it's starting off with that harp and then the piano kind of taking over. So let's create a new track. Getting a bit thirsty. Okay, let's see what we got. I love Labs. In fact, I would like to do just a stream where I just looked at all the Labs. I've just updated them actually as well. There's just so many free. Okay, so I mean, just even the reverb it comes with is amazing. Let me just get my sustain pedal. So let's just see what that sounds like, kind of texturally underneath. So right, let's just give this a go. I've no idea what this is going to sound like. Whoa, what is going on there? Surely it's not swung. Ah, right, maybe it's to do with the... That's weird. All right, well, let's... I think I had some problems with this before actually. Maybe it's to do with the kind of... Just mad. Why is it so... Oh, maybe it's to do with the latency. Is it to do with the start point? Is it to do with... I mean, it's definitely not swung. Let's just try doing an end quantize. Let's just try and do a start quantize. Let's just play it with the harp. Okay, well that's fair enough. In that case, I'm going to try a different piano. I'm going to keep the Labs there, but that's just, as much as I love Labs, that's just slightly disconcerting because it's just playing out of time. So let's go to Native Contact and bring up an old favourite of mine, which is the Malms piano. Come on, Contact. Don't know if anyone has been using the Ableton Live 11 beta, but I'm still really annoyed that they haven't managed to fix Massive. So any of my old tracks that I've used Massive, Native Instruments Massive, just don't work with Live 11. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to fix that soon. I don't know if that's like a Massive thing or... Hey Todd. Yeah, the notes are slightly delayed. I don't know what that is. It's really weird. But let's just listen. Let's kind of compare it with a contact piano and see if that makes a difference. So yeah, let's see what we've got here. Here we go. This is an all-time favorite. Might take a while to load. Oh no. Just absolutely love this piano. I use this so much. Okay, so let's listen to that now. I'll take the unmessed around version of that and let's just play it now. There we go. Okay, so that's obviously a labs thing. I don't know what that is. That's really weird. Missed what I said there. Sorry. Why did Twitch make you watch an advert? I'm sorry for you there. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I just tried the Malms piano. In fact, let's just compare them. So I basically took this arpeggio that was there, which is playing fine on the DX7, and then I put it onto labs, and it's just totally playing off, like out of time. It's like it's kind of swung or something, and it must be something to do with the, I don't know, like the start time or something. It's weird. Unworkable. Maybe they just built in the kind of randomness. So I'm just using the Malms piano now. Not that one, sorry. On contact, which is great. And yeah, I can probably like make it sound a bit like the soft piano, basically, just with a bit of filtering. But let's just put some reverb on it now. Let's just try the EMT 140. One of my favourites. And let's just try some filter. Let's try the classic auto filter. So if I just took that out, the DX7, hasn't got it. It loses the vibe, definitely. Yeah, there's something about the DX7 harp that's really nice. I wonder if I bring this in. Kind of fade it in maybe. Just turn down that wood block. Or we could try, let's try some MIDI effects on it. Let's just pitch it up an octave maybe. There we go. fact, I'm going to lose the filter and let's just use some EQ on this because I think that it's got too much bottom end on it as well. Okay, let's just switch this one to high cut. Really thin it out. Maybe a bit too much. But that's quite nice coming in. That I think that definitely helps. So let's just try a really slow volume rise for that. So we start off with nothing. And then we're going to maybe too subtle. Turn down that wood block. And then maybe at one point I can just take out that harp. No. Ooh. That ARP is a bit intense. Might need to tame that a bit. Okay, let's start fading out that harp. Okay, I want to mess around with this piano a bit more as well. Let's try some chord effects with it. MIDI effects, chord. Maybe a seventh under. Quite nice. I wonder, maybe there's a place for this. Maybe we take off the delay from this. Hey, can we figure out where the delay is? Oh yes, come on. Here we go. Effects. Maybe have I got it going through a delay here? Yeah, there we go. It's not even on here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that tape delay is coming from this wood block. So basically that comes from the echo. So I was just messing around with that. I did a pass basically. I think that's what you're talking about. Where does this work if I... Nah, it doesn't work. I wish I could zoom in. But basically I'm automating the echo time. So just where it says left and right there. So you can see, and it's acting like a tape delay. It's really nice. Yeah, I've used that quite a lot. Alright, so anyway, what I was going to do is just keep on this theme of that riff and really build on it by using the bell sound, which I was wondering where the delay came from, and the delay came from the fact that it was being sent to 3 effects I've got here. I've got reverb, another reverb, and then the echo. So I'm already using that. So let's just see if we can do something with that bell sound. I'll just delete the one that I got there. So let's just copy that over. So my original plan was to actually kind of try to replace this part, but I'm now actually going a bit crazy with it. So I don't like that at all. So let's just go on pitch again. Maybe I can do that chord thing again as well. Go down 7. It's quite nice. Maybe we can do some crazy delay stuff on that as well. Let's let's go for Sound Toys for this. Where are you? Where are you? Let's go for Echo Boy. In fact, let's just go a bit simpler than that. Let's go. Is it Alter Boy? No, it's not Alter Boy. That's kind of pitch shifting, isn't it? Primal Tap. That's it. Nice. Well, that does a similar thing to that echo. Yeah, is it this surely must sync to tempo. It's quite nice anyway. Turn the feedback down. Okay, that's nice. Now let's just go crazy on this. Let's put the micro shift on it as well before that to kind of stereo it out a little bit. Hey, Curry Beats. How you doing? Hey, got some people involved. How you doing, everyone? Nice to have you along. Yeah, I'm just working on an Ayota track here. I'm just going a bit crazy with this riff, this arpeggio. I originally started to kind of wanted to take it out, and now I've ended up like kind of just putting it in everywhere. But I quite like it. So I wonder how this bell should come in now. Maybe that should fade in. No, this is a different track it's a different one from last week. So yeah, it's still Ayota, so still that project, but it's a different track. So I'm just trying to sort of go and finish these tracks off. But I do need to go back and finish that track off as well, because I was really happy with how it came out actually. And so yeah, the output arcade was a real revelation. I hadn't really tried that before. Maybe I should try it on this. Who knows? Okay, so let's try fading that in. I quite like it. I'm just not sure where once this beat comes in, I'm just not sure where it's going to go after that. I feel like it's nice that bell, but I think maybe it should just come in towards the end. Yeah, maybe there. Quite nice just when all of that just fades out. So what I'm going to do is, no, I can just fade it out as it is. I think it's so nice when it all comes out, it all drops out. Let's just fade it out there. I wonder if I can just build on that beat. And okay, so I'm just going to quickly bring in the poem. So anyone that wasn't here from the start, I've actually used this Japanese poem, which is quite nice, and it lasts for the whole of the kind of ambient section at the start, and then when the beat comes in, it kind of cuts out. But yeah, thanks Curry Beats. Yeah, I was really happy with last week. I might try the output again, see what it sounds like. You never know, I might hit on another track. So this is the poem I've got. I'm going to try a different reverb on it, I think. Maybe I don't need reverb.
風にも負けず雪にも夏の暑さにも負けぬ丈夫な体を持ち欲はなく決して怒らずいつも静かに笑っている一日に玄米4合と味噌と少しの野菜を食べあらゆることを自分を感情に入れずによく見聞きし分かりそして忘れず
Sounding good, that sort of tape echo kind of stuff.
に死にそうな人あれば言って怖がらなくてもいいといい。下に喧嘩や訴訟があればつまらないからやめろといい。日照りの時は涙を流し、寒さの夏は。
Okay, so let me just save that. Thanks for sticking with me, everyone. This is great. Productivity, eh? I've been watching, I don't know if you know that guy Tennyson. I've been checking out his Twitches, and he's just so super organized. You know, he'll do like 4-hour sessions, but he'll put a timer up, and he'll do 50 minutes of producing and then 10 minutes break. And in that 10 minutes, he'll like play chess, or he'll do some squats, or read a book, or have a sandwich, or just, and it's just really inspiring. It's like he's kind of super focused, you know, and he's great, and he's making great music as well. So anyway, I bought in Japan, when I was in Japan a few years ago, I got this TR-66 drum box, and this is it. So I recorded it in, and I've also got like a Roland Space Echo, which I got serviced last year, and I put the drums through it, and I recorded the delay and reverb. So that's actually coming through my Space Echo, and then that's the reverb as well. And I think I kind of automated that coming in and out, which is nice. I'm feeling now there's like a bit too much bottom end on this, and maybe I should actually put like a little kick underneath it or something, just to kind of add a bit more rhythm to this. So I'm just gonna get the EQ. I don't know why I got that EMC. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's leave that there, and then I'm going to go for what I went for last week, which is the drum synth, which I just still think these are great. Where are you? There we go. Put the accent on. Take the K down. I think I built a kit with this, didn't I, at some point? There we go. It's got a click as well, which is nice. So let's just see what that sounds like with these drums, and see if I can get a pattern going. I mean, that's pretty standard, but kind of works. Okay, let's put some reverb on it. Let's get a kind of similar vibe, because it's got that nice spring reverb on there. So if I go for the Max for Live Convolution Reverb Pro, don't know why I've got two versions of it in there, and let's choose the spring reverb in that, which is really nice. I think it's loading slowly because I've just got so many drives attached. Whoa. Okay, so let's go down to springs. That's very springy. cab. So good.
を食べあらゆることを自分を感情に入れずに
Just making that pitch really
を
low.
食べあらゆることを自分を感情に入れずによく見聞きし分かりそして忘れず野原の松の林の影の空決して怒らずいつも静かに笑っている一
Okay.
日に玄米4合と味噌
I'm
と
going to close my eyes a bit
少しの
and
野
just
菜を食べあらゆることを自分を感情に入れずによく見聞きし分かりそして忘れず野原の松の林の陰の
Wrong
小
place.
さなかやぶきの小屋にて東に病気の子供あれば
no.
行って看病してやり西に疲れた母あれば行ってその稲の束を追い南に死にそうな人あれば行って怖がらなくてもいいと言い北に喧嘩や訴訟があればつまらないからやめろと言い日照りの時は涙を流し寒さの夏はおろおろ歩きみんなにデクノボーと呼ばれ褒められもせず苦にもされずそういうものに私はなりたい
Yeah, interesting. Let's just leave it in there for the moment and let's just try some output. Just check that's in it's quantize.
でその稲の束を追い南に死にそうな人あれば
Yeah, maybe the convolution reverb wasn't the right one. Maybe it needs to be the echo again. Yeah, it's more vibey, isn't it? Maybe it can have convolution, but just a different. There we go.
苦にもされずそういうもの行ってその稲の束を追い南に死にそうな人あれば
All right, nice. Let's just lose the poem and let's go for output. Save. Still on a free trial, so I've got to make the most of it. There we go. Output. Arcade. New day, new window. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot here. Dreamy EDM kits, experimental lines. So much. Here we go. Let's just go back to taped. Hooked, I mean. And then... Probably not finding the right key, is it? So it's just getting a vibe. No. What's that going to be? Dance Monkey? Some of these are just so... I kind of like the fact they're so inappropriate for this track. That could be quite good. Why do I keep losing it? Mind Frame. Where are you, Mind Frame? There you go. Let's just play it again. That's great. I want that. Okay. So look, yeah, Curry Beats. This is like the second time I've used it, so I can't say. I'm just on a free trial. Just it's one of those ones that's just kind of came up as an advert so many times. It's like, let's just go for it. There's so many of these adverts, especially the blimey, what was it? The MIDI pack ones. This is the most awesome MIDI pack ever. But this one I was like, okay, let's give it a go. All right, I'm in C minor. And nothing's coming out. Okay. But seeing as like last week, I had such a good result with it. I'm willing to go with it, and the interface is really nice. I mean, that's pretty cool. A bit clicky, maybe. Oh, I'm using up a lot of CPU there. That's why it's clicking out. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. They're just so ridiculous, aren't they? Why is that using up so much CPU? That's crazy. Maybe let's try a different key. Let's try G minor. That's more like it. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's wicked. Let's just try what it sounds like. Let's see what it sounds like when the beat comes in. I like that one. It's great. Okay, I'm going to do what I did last week and just bung a load of this down and, see if I can hit on. There's definitely a few here. That's really nice. It's just weird the CPU is so heavy. I don't know why that is. Why is it using so much CPU? Hey, what can you do about it? Hey, let's just record it in. Then I think I'm going to call it a night, so let's go. Probably one of my favorites. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, not kind of quite as good as the ones last week, but there's definitely a couple there. I love that. I mean, it's like kind of finding really cool little samples that are just already sounding quite good. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Definitely made some progress. Sort of added a few more textures. I'm quite happy with the piano. I'm going to lose the labs. Sorry, labs, you weren't doing it tonight, but certainly these other ones were. Yeah, definitely good for garage. In fact, I did on Sunday. I did a kind of quite housey, garagey remix of this track by the Staves called "Satisfied," and I was going to try out that, but things I had a vocal anyway. But yeah, probably for garage stuff, it's really good. But then again, maybe it's just going to sound. It's going to get really overused, and in a way, like. Working at this kind of much lower tempo, a more ambient kind of vibe, maybe they're going to be a bit more disguised, but they're royalty free, so that's the amazing thing, is you can just use them. And I think, for me, they're more kind of textural things. It's either that, or maybe I would get in a vocalist and say, look, here's some ideas, can you do something around that, and then kind of build on it. So but yeah, all right, everyone, well, thanks a lot. I'm gonna turn in for the night. Got another day at work tomorrow. Thanks everyone for listening. yeah, join the Discord. I've got this thing now. Streamlabs is just posting the link. So sorry if I haven't been that active in it, but I definitely want to start putting in some kind of MIDI files and sounds or whatever, and just put some requests in there as well for stuff to do. I've got a few ideas for things to do. One I really want to do some sampling. I've got a deck here. Maybe I don't know if I can show it, but anyway, I've got a deck here. I just want to try to sort of getting some random samples and putting them together and see what happens. I might do that on Sunday. But yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll catch you very soon. See you later. Bye.